Picture this. You're in the shower. Rain's falling. You get a thought in your head. Did did dinosaurs really fucking exist? Like, did dinosaurs fucking exist? Like, there was actually, for real, fuck reptiles walking around the land. Like, and for me, it's just unbelievable. And I think if dinosaurs can walk the earth, then I can easily be profitable at trading, just beating a few people at following some simple rules with Tim. I mean, and that's sometimes how I think in my head. It's crazy. And just one other thing before getting into it. Check out this chair. It's my new chair. I like it a lot. I bought it because it makes me feel like a porn star when I'm trading, and that's exactly how I want to trade. But yeah, what's up? What's up? So, I mean, I want this video to be kind of a more serious one. I actually broke even trading this month. I'll probably maybe make one more trade, so I'm going to be up or down $50, and I'll show you what that means in the long term. But basically, I mean, I've done it. I went from so far this month, I'm break even. And that's like, so I've beat the market, and I've also beat commissions. I'm like $3 off profit this month, or $4 off being profitable. So it's just one trade away from being profitable this month, and it's the close of the month pretty much. So yeah, I mean, I've done it. It took. I'm not gonna say I've done it because I might fuck up next month, but I'm pretty much there. And it's took 6 months of a lot of hard work. But I just want to reflect and say there's a few things. Like one, like this isn't like sitting on the toilet swiping on Tinder. Like, you've really, really, really got to spend all of your time working. And there was 3 waves that clicked for me. I was a silver member with Tim. Had a lot of learning there, but everything really clicked when I watched Trader Checklist, which is his free guide. And then when I joined the challenge and I saw the webinars, like everything kind of clicked a whole nother wave again. And I was like, I thought I get it, but now I really get it. And then I had another wave when I watched Spike Ability and Penny Stock and Framework, where I was like, yeah, okay, I don't think there's much more to learn. And yeah, and that's really, really cool. And when I joined the challenge and I was watching the webinars, that's when really things clicked. And I've got to say, I had a crazy week this week. Didn't really study a lot, because I was and last weekend was crazy, and then this weekend, the board members of the company that I actually work for are over here on holiday, and so it's crazy, and it's like unlimited champagne, it's unlimited drinks, whatever you want, all these fancy bars, and I'm like, and honestly, like I woke up today and I just felt shit. Like I'm like, I need to go to therapy. I'm fucking depressed. And the reality is, I was happier, like being with Sarah in my room. Like I was happier, just like studying. What do you think about that, Sarah? You don't give a fuck, do you? Sarah doesn't give a fuck. But yeah, I mean, I just want you guys to take that away. Like, enjoy the journey, because like I'm profitable. I'm getting into profitability now. I know I'm going to be profitable, and I'm not bothered. Like, I'm not bothered. I thought, oh my God, I'll be so happy if I can just be in this 10% of people who are profitable. And I'm not bothered. Like, I just want to make the $1,300 back that I lost learning, or the $1,400. And then I'll do that and I'll not be bothered. And then I'll make 100 grand and I'll not be bothered. And then I'll make 1 million. And I'll be like, and I think the feeling of knowing that you've got it and making 1 million, it's going to be the same kind of happiness. And the point is that it's the journey for me. It's the, yeah, I get it. Or, this DVD is really good. Or yeah, Tim, guess what? I've done it. Like this is the happiness, and yeah, and you can have unlimited champagne and whiskey and go to these nice bars, and I didn't even enjoy it that much. Like I'm fucking depressed. Like when I do this, like it's all about like learning and educating, and I'm like so happy I can spend the day studying today. Like I'm glad and do exercise and get my life back on track. But sorry, bit of a ramble, but like thanks Tim. Like everyone says he's a fake and a fraud. He's not. Profit.ly is and look he's turned me profitable. Is it worth the investment? Of course it is. Of course it is, because now I know how to trade and I'm going to make more and more and more money as I learn. But it's not, for me, it's not even the money. It's just beating people. I'm so competitive. But yeah, Profit.ly, Jonk87, Snapchat, Jonk1987. I've had so many follows through there recently. I trade live on Snapchat. You can follow that. Twitter, Jonk87. I'm more and more active on there now. Not really on Instagram. StephenJohnsonStocks.com is the website where I write a lot of blog posts. Um, and yeah, so basically, I'll show you some stats for the month now, and then we can go through the trades of this month. So peace, enjoy. Still loving it. I fucking love trading, but it's the main thing in my life that I love. Like, I'm not happy with drinking and stuff like that. But anyway, peace out. Okay, just very quick. These are the stats. And you can see winning percentage. July was a freak month, but after July, August, like June, I was winning 16%, then August 18, then September 14, and then October 21, so it jumped up a bit, and now 30%. So you can see a consistent kind of increase in profitable trades. And then at the same time, my account balance, I lost 37% of it in September, then 18% in October, then 10% in November, now no percent, now 0% in November. And then hopefully, I mean, maybe it'll be a profitable month this month. We've still got a few days left. And then I'm hoping I can close the year profitable, and I'll be profitable consistently after that. Providing you stick to the rules, there's no reason why you shouldn't. And it's funny, just to add, when I was learning with Tim, like, he says again and again and again, buy earnings winners, buy contracts winners, look for sympathy plays. And like, I just didn't pay any attention. I was like, nah, I'm just not going to check the news. And then you break all the rules, lose some money, and then you follow the rules, and now I'm about to make money. So it's just a lesson. Like, what he say, he's not saying it for a fucking joke. He's saying it for a reason. So yeah, coming into profitability, it's awesome. HIIQ. Hick, hick. Um, yeah, it's got a nice chart. This wasn't really on any news that I knew of. Florida, it's a cool place. I like Disneyland, but it's a health insurance company, and yeah, my health's not been great recently. I think I could do with some of that, but whatever. I mean, it's the chart's strong and it's pretty volatile. I mean, it's over a 2 month period, but it's literally doubled its volume from 5 to 10. Not as volatile here, so it's kind of my own fault that I stayed in. But um, yeah, I mean, this was the day I bought it. It was just up and holding its highs, kind of this stair step, held its highs. So, and it looked from the price action that it was going to kind of push through and close well. And I was buying for a strong close and a gap up the next day. I was in for 11, out for 11.10, and I just got out because it wasn't moving as fast as I wanted. But it actually gapped up 11.40, and I would have took profits, which is cool, and I would have sold at the open. So, um, I'm not really bothered. It's my own fault. It was a bit of a slow moving stock. I think the float's just 4.7 million, and that's also what got us involved in this one. But not to worry, no gain, no lose. You've got to take chances. If I'd held it overnight, it would have been profitable, but I didn't want to hold it on no news. All I can say is think about timings. I mean, MDGS, it's in the shipping sector, and it talk about mania as well. If you've ever read the book, it's by Charles McKay or something, The Madness of Crowds in Absolute Mania, and this is an example of just mania. A couple of million float, and it had some news of a contract win. It's going to expand global commercial availability of Muse through a distribution agreement. So it had won a contract. It was up like 30% on the day, and its long term chart isn't anything great. It's nothing good. It's nothing bad. And I didn't expect anything amazing for this because it was already up 30%. But I thought with volume it could be like a kind of a 20 cents move from the 50s to the 70s, which is exactly what it was. So I really caught the top and bottom of this. So pre-market it was, you could have bought it in for the 133s, 140s, which would have been even better. And I was very tempted to buy a pre-market, but I got stung when I bought DLYS pre-market, so I didn't. Um, but yeah, it was based in like around 137, 140, and then I saw this huge volume of like I mean, this is just in 1 minute. It was like 397,000 shares bought. Three like 397,000 shares came through. Um, and I know that there's only 2 million available, So it's like, shit, this is gonna spike, and it did. It ran right into the 70s, 75s, and I sold it for a good profit. And then it just faded all the way back down, and I knew this was a gamble because it's going to rise as fast as it can fall. Because if you look here, he has another 500,000 shares just gone the next minute, and you just know that with such a low float, with such volume, it's traded 6 million shares in the first couple of hours. It's 3 million, 3 times its actual float. Um, you know that there's extreme volatility here, and it's a case of being in and out in minutes, and that's what it was. And it's a cool profit to take us to break even for the month. I mean, let's have a quick look. Float's 22 million. It's a real company, like 260 million, small company, but nevertheless a real one. Related to cannabis somehow. I can't remember how. Must probably sell it or something. But I mean, it was an earnings winner way back when, a couple of weeks ago, and it's kind of broke out onto multi-year highs with earnings. But it's more recently been on this downtrend with, I guess, the overall cannabis market, which has crashed. But it made this really cool red to green move, and actually, it puts things into perspective a bit more to look at things on a 2-day chart when it's such a slow moving stock, but it's fallen off a cliff here. But yeah, it had a really really nice red to green move, and if you had caught this in the red to green, you had $1 of upside. For me, let's just go more kind of 60 minutes. It kind of ran, consolidated a little bit, and then as it looked like it was pushing again, I bought it around 10:10 because it looked like it was going to push further, and it did. It pushed up into the 10:30s, but when it started to flag, I actually got out about 10:20. So like, kind of really, it's small. Like with commissions, it's a couple of dollar loss, and now it's fading back down. So that's pretty much it. I mean, the red to green was the move. Caught it late. Yep, yep. Am I chasing? Yep. It's already up $1 a share, but I mean, it's only up a couple of percent on the day. I thought this could possibly run to 5, 6, 7% up, simply for the reason that if you look at it over 15 days, it's not great. If you look at it on the daily chart, actually, what did I say that got is interested in this? Yeah, it's more when you look at it from this perspective. It's down a lot. It's down a lot over the last few days. It's down from $13 a share. So I thought maybe it could run to 10 or 11, but yeah, it's a slow moving stock. So, while you were watching the video, I was just doing my hair. And since it's a little bit brighter, it's a little bit lighter, it's a little bit brighter, it's a brand new fucking day. Study hard. Honestly, like, if you want to be successful in trading, as I am now becoming, study. Work really hard. Work your ass off. And make sure that's the only thing on your mind, and you'll get there. Hit us up messages. I love talking to you guys. I love the support. Like, honestly, like it gives me a reason to fucking get out of bed every day to know that there's like people behind us. There's people watching. I really enjoy it, and I'm really grateful. So thanks, and peace out. If you watch the whole video, like, say the name of a dinosaur, and loads of people will be commenting like dinosaur names, and people who don't watch the full video will be like, what the fuck are these people writing Tyrannosaurus Rex and stuff? So yeah, watch the video, and also, like, guys, if you want to learn with Tim, or you're interested in learning, click the affiliate link at the bottom, just in the description of the video, and I get a small commission, and it'll change your life. See you later. I'll see y'all later.